Alright, I did something completely wild. I surrendered to Jay Shetty's 8 rules of love. That's right, I followed each one of his radical rules and let them guide my love life. What happened next? Well, it wasn't exactly what I expected. 8 rules about love? Sounds a bit intense, right? But I was ready to dive in. Today, I'll be sharing the 3 biggest lessons I learned from these rules. Trust me, each one connects in ways that will surprise you. Oh, and rule number 5, that one almost blew up my relationship, but spoiler alert, it actually saved it. Book introduction, key lesson. 1. Love starts with you. Self-awareness and self-love. Rule number 1, let yourself be alone. Being alone gives you the chance to discover your values, personality, and goals. Many of us think being alone means something is missing from our lives, but the truth is, solitude is a powerful opportunity for growth. When we take time for ourselves, we learn to sit with our thoughts, explore our personality, and reflect on what truly matters to us. Alone time helps us separate our needs from our wants, revealing the things we genuinely value. At first, it's uncomfortable. We may try to distract ourselves with social media or other noise, but learning to enjoy your own company allows you to become comfortable with yourself without depending on others to fill emotional gaps. This clarity becomes the foundation for healthy relationships. Once you know what you stand for, it's easier to see what you need in a partner. Love starts with learning to love yourself. It's when you stop needing someone to be with you that you finally become ready to share your life with someone. Now, spending time alone isn't just about discovering who you are. It also gives you a chance to reflect on the past. This leads us to the next important lesson: karma. Rule number 2, don't ignore your karma. Karma is a mirror that reflects the results of your choices. Learn from the past to heal it. Every experience, good or bad, leaves a mark on us. Our past choices shape the emotional patterns we carry into future relationships. Without reflection, we may unconsciously repeat the same mistakes, thinking it's just bad luck. But karma teaches us to look inward and own our role in these patterns. It's easy to blame others for failed relationships, but recognizing our own red flags is key to healing. Maybe we've ignored issues, avoided tough conversations, or carried insecurities from one relationship to the next. Once we identify these patterns, we gain the power to break the cycle and approach love with clarity and purpose. Healing isn't about perfection, it's about growth. The more we learn from our past, the more we evolve into someone capable of giving and receiving love without repeating old mistakes. The lesson in karma is to learn and evolve, because love flourishes when we stop repeating our mistakes. Now, as we reflect on our experiences and heal past wounds, another critical question arises: what does love mean to us? That's where Jay Shetty's next rule comes in, getting clear on what love really is. Rule number 4, define love before you think it, feel it, or say it. Everyone defines love differently. You need to figure out what love means to you. Love can mean different things to different people. For one person, saying "I love you" might symbolize lifelong commitment and growth. For someone else, it could express a fleeting moment of passion. Without clarity, it's easy to confuse excitement for love or mistake attraction for compatibility. Defining love for yourself helps you understand what you need and expect from a relationship. Is love about shared values? Is it about emotional support, or is it about personal growth together? When you know what love means to you, you can communicate those needs clearly to your partner and avoid misunderstandings down the road. Love isn't just butterflies in your stomach. It's about building trust, emotional connection, and mutual respect. By understanding your personal definition of love, you become better equipped to form meaningful, lasting relationships. Love isn't just a feeling. It's a decision you make every day, built on trust and understanding. Practical takeaway: Jay Shetty teaches us that self-awareness and self-acceptance form the foundation for real love. When we take time to understand ourselves, our values, goals, and emotional patterns, we become less dependent on others to fill emotional voids. Once you're comfortable in your own skin, you stop looking for a partner to complete you. Instead, you show up as your whole self, ready to give love freely and unconditionally. The stronger your relationship with yourself, the healthier your relationships with others become. Key lesson 2, patience and purpose, the dance of love. Rule number 3, be patient, not hasty. Rushing love can lead to confusion, frustration, and unmet expectations. Love, like anything meaningful, needs time to grow and flourish. Imagine planting a flower. You can't force it to bloom overnight. In relationships, the same principle applies. Love takes time. But let's be honest, when feelings are intense, it's tempting to sprint toward the next big milestone. I used to think that the faster things moved, the better. The reality? I missed out on enjoying the process. Love isn't about getting to the finish line. It's about savoring every step along the way. And that's where patience comes in, because rushing ruins what's meant to evolve slowly. Rule number 5, purpose comes first. Now, here's the tricky part. While patience helps love grow, purpose keeps it grounded. This rule almost threw me off entirely. I thought love should be everything, the top priority above all else. But Jay Shetty's wisdom says otherwise. If you abandon your purpose for love, you risk losing yourself. Think of your life as a dance, each of you leading your own rhythm. Without purpose, it's like dancing without music. You'll struggle to find harmony. Your dreams matter just as much as your partner's. When you align your purpose with your relationship, both individuals become stronger. Two people living with purpose don't compete. They build each other up. Rule number 6, win together, lose together. And that brings us to teamwork. Relationships are not about keeping score or proving who's right. If one person wins, you both lose. Early in my relationship, I thought being right in an argument meant victory, but every win that came at my partner's expense felt hollow. It's not about who's right, it's about staying connected. Jay Shetty teaches that real love is shared. Whether you're winning or losing, life throws challenges your way, and it's essential to face them as a team. When both partners stand together, every loss becomes bearable, and every victory feels sweeter. Practical takeaway. Patience isn't about waiting on the sidelines. It's about actively building something meaningful over time. It's like learning to dance with a partner. You stumble, you step on each other's feet, but eventually you find a rhythm together. When both people honor their individual journeys, the relationship becomes a source of strength, not sacrifice. Treat love like a dance. Move slowly, stay true to yourself, and remember, you're on the same team. When you stop competing and start supporting each other, love becomes a beautiful journey, not a race to be won. The magic of love lies not in how fast you get there, but in the moments you create along the way. Key lesson 3, communication is everything. Talking, listening, and letting go. Rule number 7, know when to let go sometimes. Love isn't meant to last forever. Holding on too tightly can cause more harm than good. Jay Shetty reminds us that knowing when to let go is just as important as knowing how to hold on. But the truth is, releasing what no longer serves you creates space for something better. It's not about giving up, it's about making room for new possibilities. The hardest lesson is realizing that not all love stories are meant to last, and that's okay. But here's the beautiful part. Letting go doesn't mean the end of love itself. Love is never a one-time event. It's something you choose every single day. Rule number 8, love again and again. Jay teaches that love isn't about waiting for the one or pinning all your hopes on a perfect relationship. Instead, love is a choice you make every day, whether with your partner, yourself, or others around you. Choosing to love repeatedly means staying open to new possibilities, no matter what you've experienced in the past. Every day offers a new chance to love, whether it's the same person or a new chapter of your life. Practical takeaway. Communication isn't just about talking, it's about listening, understanding, and sometimes knowing when to let go. And once you do, you must choose love again every single day. It's an ongoing process, not something that ends when one chapter closes. Love isn't a finish line, it's a journey you choose to walk step by step with patience and purpose. So, here's what I learned. Love starts with you, patience keeps it real, and communication makes it last. Jay Shetty's 8 rules of love are game changers, and I'm still learning every day. If you're ready to transform your love life, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs it. Let's rewrite the rules of love together.